Today I'm going to be sharing a long-awaited product that I hinted on Instagram, on Facebook, and on my social media that I was super excited very soon to share some exciting news about City Color. Well, the day has come that I can finally talk to you guys about the City Color makeup brushes. I knew about these babies months and months ago. I just couldn't say anything, and then when I saw that they actually got them, I was just like, oh my god. So today I'm going to be sharing the 15 synthetic brush set by City Color. They are gorgeous. They come in a beautiful pouch, and I'm excited to tell you guys about them. So let's get started. So taking the little sleeve off here, on the back you have all the brushes. You have the face brushes and then you have the eye brushes. There's 15, they're all synthetic, and it says CCF. The ones with the F are all your face brushes and the CCEs are all your eye brushes. So like I said, there's 15 of them. They come in this beautiful black pouch. It says City Color right here, and honestly I was very surprised of the high quality of it. It's not leather, but it feels so nice and thick, and it's just very well made. So when you undo them, you have your beautiful brush set. Look how gorgeous those are. I did take off all the plastic off of them because I didn't want them to be reflecting back at you and blinding you guys. They are just gorgeous. I mean, the color is just so beautiful. So let me show you guys what each one of these brushes looks like. I'm going to go in the order that they come in, and it goes from face brushes all the way down to eye brushes, and I'll quickly show you what they look like, and then I'll tell you what I think about them, and then a couple extra information at the end of this video. So let's get started. The first brush that we have is the large powder brush, and of course you're going to be using this to apply a powder foundation or even to set a translucent powder all over the face. They're so soft. I mean, I absolutely just love them. Next we have the blush brush. The blush brush is like a smaller version of the large powder brush. As you guys can see there, it's a tad bit smaller, and you guys can always use makeup brushes for different things. They don't always have to be specifically for, like, if it says it's a blush brush, it doesn't mean that you can't use it to set your foundation or apply your powder foundation or a setting powder. You can always tweak makeup brushes. You could do whatever you want with that. So yes, that one's just like a smaller version of it. Next is one of my favorites, and this is actually the brush that I pulled out when I saw the collection, and this is your tapered brush. It's like a little tulip brush, and honestly this one here, I would use it for so many different things. I could use it to contour, I could use it to apply highlighter, I could use it to apply blush, or you can even use it to set like your concealer powder, your under eye concealer. There we go. You can use it for that. I would love for them to have a smaller version of this so that you can use for like those small areas underneath your eyes. Next we have a buffer brush, which is kind of like a flat top kabuki. This one is not as dense. It's not very full and hard to where I would use for packing foundation, and I'm sure you can, but the foundation would have to probably be a little more on the liquidy side, nothing too thick, because I feel like it might not blend it in very well. Or what you can use this for as well is to pack on like powder foundation, and then you'll get more full coverage, but just like to pack it into your face. And all these bristles are so soft. Next we have our angled brush, and this one here is so slim, and I like that because you can actually use this to contour. It's like the perfect size to contour. You can also use it to apply blush, or you can use it to apply your highlighter, or for me, what I would also use this for is to set my T-zone. This fits perfectly into my brow area right there. So if I was setting my T-zone, it's like perfect for that. Then you have your typical foundation brush. It's just like a small flat brush. You can use this to apply foundation. You can use this for concealer. You can use this to touch up around the brows. You can use this for whatever, but you have your typical foundation brush. Those are all the face brushes. So in total face brushes, you get 6 of them. So now we're going to get into the eyes. For the eyes, this is like my favorite brush, and when I saw that they had a blending brush, I was like, yes, because you always need a blending brush. It is also the perfect size. It fits perfectly right into your crease. It's like not too hard, not too soft. It's like the perfect amount of bristles in there. Like it's just perfect, and I'm excited. I know that this is going to be my go-to for blending. So you guys can see it's like perfect. Next we have the all over shadow brush, and what you could use this for is to pack on shadow to the lid, or you can use this as a concealer brush, or you can even use it to highlight the brows. You know, some people like not highlight, carve out the brows, so you can use this for whatever you like. The next one is a flat shadow, which is like a smaller version of the one I just showed you, and it's also a little more soft. So this one also can be like for all over the lid, or you can use it to highlight the brow bone. The next one is called a Stipple Brush. It's like a small little flathead, and what I would probably use this for is to spot correct. If I have like my little palette, if I have like any imperfections or blemishes or zits or anything like that, I would just pat it in instead of, don't blend, always just kind of like pat, because if you pack the stuff on, it's going to make it seem more full coverage. So that goes for concealer or foundation. Instead of like swirling it around or, you know, just brushing it, always just pack. So I think this one would be perfect for packing on like a little concealer or something to cover up a blemish. Next, we have one that is called a cream brush. It's a very small dome one, and I would probably use this for the inner tear duct here, or you can also use this to spot correct as well. But I probably will be reaching for this brush to be popping it right in the inner tear duct, like your little highlight like I have right now. It's like the perfect size. Next, we have our angled brush, and this could be to run a shadow down in your lower lash line. You can do it for concealer, or you can use it to carve out your brows. The next one is called a large shadow brush, but honestly, this is a very small flat brush, and what I'm going to be using this for, and I think it's probably the only thing I'd be using it for, because it's like perfect for popping any highlighter around the brow bone, like right underneath the brows right there. It's like perfect. That's what I like looked at it and I touched it and I put it under my brow, and that's what it worked for me. Next, we have a little smudge brush. This is so tiny, and of course this is going to be to run in your lower lash line. You can go ahead and smudge your shadow, or even to kind of like put a little bit of pop of color right into the inner tear duct. It's perfect. It kind of almost looks like a lip brush. You could probably use it for that because it's small as well. Lastly, we have our liner brush, which is just your typical little skinny brush for your liner. I find that I do a lot better with the little liner brushes than angle brushes for my liner. I don't know how to wing my liner too good, but I feel like these are easier and foolproof, if that makes any sense. So I just feel like these are like more user-friendly, especially for beginners. So those are all the brushes. Again, it's 15 synthetic brushes. Let me show you again how beautiful they are. I just love these, and I feel like that you can do your whole makeup with these brushes. Like, not all the time do you buy a brush set that you can actually apply a whole face of makeup on, because like this one here, for example, I love that it has a blending brush, because the blending brush is like very essential in my everyday makeup routine. You have your powder brush, you have all the small shadow brushes. The only thing that I would say is missing is a stipple brush. I definitely need a stipple brush because I always stipple out my my highlighter and my blush and my contour, so I think that's the only thing that's lacking. I don't even think that a spoolie is necessary. As you guys saw, there is no spoolie one in here. I have a lot of spoolie ones back there, but I normally just stick to my Anastasia one. It's like hands down the best spoolie brush ever, and it's double-sided. It's got like an angle brush on one side and then like the spoolie on the other side. Overall, I love the brushes. You all know I was gonna love them anyways. I love everything City Color, and I just love that the bristles are so soft. I love that it's got like this pop of color. It just makes them a lot more funner. It's like got the little metallic metal color and metal that holds your bristles, whatever it's called. I can't think of it right now. And then you have the City Color logo on it with the little heart, and you all know I'm a sucker for hearts, and they're just so freaking beautiful. I absolutely love the brushes. So you guys are probably wondering, well, how much are these brushes? You know that City Color is not going to be charging you guys crazy amounts for these brushes. I will list exactly how much they are right here, because as of today, I still don't know how much the brushes are because they were going back and forth on a price, but I do believe these are under $30, and like I said, it should tell you right here how much these brushes are. So even if these were $30 for 15 brushes, that's $2 a brush. So, which they're cheaper than that, I'm pretty sure, but I mean $2 each, if so. I mean, you guys cannot go wrong. If you're a beginner and you're looking for makeup brushes, I would definitely recommend these because you literally have everything you need in here. And of course, I always have a discount code to save 10%. Always use the one and only Maria. I will link down the makeup brushes, and right next to it, I'll put the discount code so that you guys can try them out. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I am just so excited to be able to share these with you guys. I had to keep this on the low forever, and now I'm just so happy that I can be on here and show you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed these babies right here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.